Yeah. Sounds good. You talk, Dragon.
Me. Hello.
We already recording here.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Get Folked.
I like the question mark at the end of that. The cadence. It's very clear.
Yeah, I thought about it.
Welcome. The welcome wasn't a question. It was, does this get folked?
Yeah, exactly.
I do so many podcasts. I'm just not sure. Yeah, wandering really sure. It's nice. Oh, I better switch on the sign actually. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Do I get sunburn off that? We'll put on our factor 50.
Check the notes. They're real or not. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Get Folked podcast. No, the Get Folked podcast. I work on a casual listening podcast anchored in our love of folk music, but with loads of slack in the line to take us into our worlds of Limerick, Berlin, and beyond. My name is Andrew.
My name is Edward, and yes, as always, welcome. And if you want to support the podcast, do subscribe to us on Substack, and that really helps us out. And you can catch us on, as well as Substack, you can catch us on Instagram, on Spotify, I should say, and on podcasts, and on YouTube. And yeah, we have an Instagram account, which is, we're taking a break, I guess. I don't know what way to describe that. And Facebook also taking a break. I kind of just want to limit where I hang out on the internet, to be honest with you. I think it's just...
I think yes, that's we've accepted it now that it's there, and it will be used now and again.
We will
not with any kind of frequency. No. Maybe once the music gets lost.
Just gotta keep things just fluid and keep things guessing. Like this week, for example, first time ever, if you're looking at the video, you can see both myself and Andy's crotches.
It's actually primarily crotch shots.
That's the type of fresh approaches that we're just not afraid to try.
But this is like it is after like months of market research. It was a lot of surveys sent out to a lot of people to make sure, is this really what the people want?
I think
turns out, yeah.
Some people call it spamming. Other people call it illegal. I don't know if that's true or not. But look, the answers were clear. More crotch, guys. More crotch. If you're just listening to this, by the way, we do have pants on. We're probably making it suggest that we're fully clothed. It's just you can see all of us, as much of us, just our lower shins from our knees down.
Absolutely.
It's amazing, actually. It's a weird looking, isn't it? Look at this.
It's I just have to keep, as I said just before we started, I have to keep reminding myself that you're here.
Oh yeah.
And I can look at you, and we can actually have a conversation, not just because what happens is my habit is to just stare at you there.
Yeah.
And not there.
It's just technology. It's putting up barriers between people. I just hate it.
Now it feels weird to look at you. Now it feels like I'm on a blind date. Like it's just like now I'm awkwardly just like, God, say something nice. Like, I hope he likes me.
Speed dating's back as well. You know that?
No,
people are getting sick of the apps, the dating apps, and there's a kind of they're kind of going back to trying just more human interaction and like. So yeah, I think I've heard of a couple of people going back into speed dating and stuff like that. It must be hard.
Getting back into it. Did it really ever take off?
It does feel like a very roll of the dice type of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how widespread it was.
A bit of crack. Like young and free and just...
You know what? This is the problem. See, you'll go in and with this idea of speed dating going, she's just a bit of a laugh. Someone is there fucking deadly serious. It's like, I'm here to meet the fucking love of my life, future father of my children. And then they come across fucking whatever. Andy come lately over here. And it's just like, this is only a laugh. So I don't know. I think that's ultimately going to be always the problem, isn't it?
So it's
no matter what format you take.
It's and which I hope humanity does. I feel like we might be, at least some are on a little bit of a reverse.
Definitely.
Everything is on a reverse trend now. So pretty soon we'll be, oh God, we can go back too far then.
Back to writing letters, quills, fucking pigeons.
My daughters will be married to Squire Comerford, and
he has no prospects.
It's just dowry.
What? But no, but I had this. So I was talking about this morning with somebody, and it was like YouTube has become so, except for where our podcast is, you can go watch that, which is very nice. But like
minimum ads. We've explicitly said no revenue, please. No revenue. We want to keep this shit ad free.
We want to keep it clean. So it's become so unusable nearly now. It's become so unpleasant a product to use as, let's say, as a user, let's say somebody looking at the content, that like you just don't want to use it anymore. You know, it's all ads, it's all AI, it's all horrible shit. Like, you know?
Except for the brilliant ads. Except for the ads the ads that have gone so far in the AI world that it's like now it's like they're trying. But that's what makes it hilarious.
Military calisthenics. You're talking military calisthenics, right? Or chair tai chi.
Chair tai chi.
Chair tai chi. Yeah, I agree. They are fascinatingly good ads. That they've cracked it. I have to be honest. I will hang around for those ads and watch it, but I won't buy the product.
But that's the thing. It's like it's very much don't buy this. Like, but maybe have a look at what we're doing.
Yeah.
So. Oh God.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, my point is we're on YouTube. The internet, look, I don't know. You can take it or leave it. I think we can all take it. I think it's no harm for us to take a bit of a step back from the way things are going. But I'm kind of old now, so it kind of doesn't appeal to me anyway. So I think that's the way. That's what I'm sounding like now, because that's what I am. So
yeah, hard to know. And we both have like kids that are not quite there yet, so we're not plugged. I know I work in school, so maybe I'm a little more plugged into where they're at, and it's still a bit sad, I have to say, for the 12-year-old things that they push. But I'm hopeful that when our kids start moving into that world, that they're kind of like, fuck that, no.
But it's
get me a break.
But it's just so shit. It's just so, it's not nice to use.
Oh,
that's what I mean.
We're doing it again. We're going Joe Duffy.
Joe Duffy alarm. That's a joke. Like a dying seagull. That's Joe Duffy. Okay, that's it. We'll stop doing that. Well done, Andy. Good call there.
You called it last time. I'm glad. Yeah, no worries at all. Pulled it right up.
Pull up your pants.
How was your week been? Have you had a nice week?
I have. Music-wise, there's nothing really coming up for me music-wise that I want to plug. But I think last week I said I had a session going on Thursday. It was the 40th birthday party of one of the session musicians, one of the regular session musicians that's there in the Westward Ho, and it was a really nice session. I don't have any clips. I can't.
Standout performance. Did you have a standout performance of the night? Apart from yourself.
It's always me.
It's always. I know. That's why. Sorry, I had to get in there quick. Like apart from the rip-roaring performances of Sir Ed of.
Do you know? I don't like singling him out because it is. But do you know what? I just think that we started a session like
standout song
2 years ago.
Okay, sorry.
And we all came together as kind of let's say individual musicians, and to see it now, there's certain tunes that everybody knows, and to see those done so well. And since we started the session, there's like another guy there. I was going to say his name, Gary. He has since started playing a new instrument.
It's a good general name, anyway.
Well, not there. You know, I mean, there's not like 5 Garys in the session. There's only 1 Gary. So anyway, it's you, Gary, if you're listening to it. And
Gary Barlow.
So
Gary Barlow comes to the session. So just so you know, get yourselves down to Mongrel.
Is he cross-eyed, Gary Barlow? Is he? I don't work that out.
I don't know, actually. I
think he kind of is, but it's so subtle.
But he's made it work.
He has. He's got a strong jawline. I think so. I think maybe, and like he's got a small kind of like button nose that's quite attractive, I suppose. So the rest of his features, I think he is cross-eyed. It's kind of weird. Well, a pop star would be cross-eyed, wouldn't it?
I don't. No, maybe, yeah. Well, it's just I don't want to say it's not.
I've shown you with this one. I can tell.
I'm trying to come up with the right word in there. Is it weird to have a? Yes. I'd say it's not. It's not common. I wouldn't say it's weird.
It's weird.
It's weird is another way to go.
I'll tell you why it's weird, right? It's weird because if you think of like there's a certain manufacturing going on with the boy bands, right?
Yes.
So I mean, there's a certain process that they all became publicized and public after, let's say, X Factor or maybe before that. But like, take that, it wasn't a public one. They just appeared, let's say, as if out of the ether. But before, up to that point, the public didn't see so. But he would have been, selected to be in this boy band by some group.
Were take that constructed?
Yeah, I can say so. Like,
so in Ireland, it was. Who was our Louis Walsh and then
fucking hot. It's fucking Jack. Say hot, Jack. I wasn't expecting it.
I'm trying to think of the guy.
Anytime I talk about Gary Barlow, I just overheat. So I just got to turn my phone down because I'm starting to shout now. That also happens when I talk about Gary Barlow. I'm about to help my jacket.
So in Ireland we had Louis Walsh, and in England they had that lad that's now in America. Simon Cowell, yes. So what you're thinking is that in the interviews there was we've got the blonde parted in the middle, semi long haired guy. We've got the bad boy with the tattoos and the like he don't care. He don't
Could be a
care.
rapper.
Could be just any day. And then there was also okay, now we need to hit the cross-eyed demographic.
I don't think that was a factor.
No.
And so that's what I mean. So
or something that makes you unique that's not expected in a boy.
And that's
so it could have been like, he has 4 fingers on one hand instead of 5, and that becomes like
webbed hands. We've got to get a member of the band has to have webbed hands.
Just a full hairy face. Just a face that's just full of hair. Like
we need a Sasquatch. Teen Wolf. We need a Teen Wolf member, Sasquatch member, we need webbed hand, Aquaman member. Not even Aquaman, that would be cool, but like an Aquaman.
We've got to go Avengers now. We're not doing it
anymore. Okay.
We've got Aquaman. What are we going to do, boy band?
Lads,
I've got an idea. Let's forget about this. We've got a guy that can fly. We've got a really strong guy. We've got a stretchy guy who can stretch his arms. And we've got
we've got a slightly ugly guy. He's not fully ugly. If he's not likable, he'd still probably pull, but like he's just slightly ugly.
So they all went for boy, but they all brought it down to the boy band level just for that guy because he had no powers either.
They fucking sold out, if you ask me. But my point is, it's weird. I think, first of all, I have to agree with the premise that I think perhaps Gary Barlow is cross-eyed. Okay, but I think he is. Oh. And I haven't heard anybody else say it. That's what's so strange. No,
but that's what you get here. That's what we do.
This is
breaking
a hot take. I think that's what they're called. Hot take. I'm starting to feel hot saying it. So I hope this doesn't result in any kind of litigation. He might not be. I mean, it's such an easily disprovable thing. We just put up a picture of Gary Barlow here, but we're not going to do that.
We're not going to do that.
No. And so anyway, my point is it'd be so strange because if there is kind of an elimination process to all of these boy band things, whether we were aware of it or not, but there was. And then so it'd be strange if he did have a cross. But the thing I think is as well, it was possibly so subtle initially, but it's getting a bit more pronounced. Does that happen?
Like your nose doesn't stop growing,
or ears. I'm particularly worried about that. That's a real factor for me.
So
I'm going to be like 80% nose.
Over time, you will get more cross-eyed. That it might actually loop right around.
That's exactly. He's going to do full 180, 360, 180, turn back to his brain. And then there'd be no doubt.
Then that would be X Factor. That's true X Factor. That's what Mr. Cowell is missing.
I think he could be on a different reality show, like Love Is Blind.
We're doing a show called X Factor. It's nothing to do with actually singing. It's just the.
Can Gary Barlow get laid? That's what it's all about. I will be honest. I am known on the podcast to go off on tangent. That was one of my more tangents. I'm sorry about that.
Tangential.
It just came into my head.
No, it's something again. It's something to do with the housekeeping, which actually a listener wrote in about last week's.
Can I just finish what I was saying just before you go on to housekeeping?
Do you have more?
No, not on Gary Barlow. I think we've put that to bed. I think we've answered all possible questions and permutations of questions. But I was talking about the session last week. And
yes.
So Gary, because we were talking about Gary. So Gary is a guy in the session, not Gary Barlow, a different Gary.
Gary Barlow.
Who's perfect.
Is it Gary Barlow?
Oh, that would be so cool. There is not. But this Gary is very cool as well. But he's both of his eyes are perfect. Just put that out there. And
he'll never make it.
He's never make it.
Sorry, Gary, if you're listening, I'm sorry.
So anyway, he started learning the bouzouki. So now he plays the bouzouki in the session. Which, it really kind of makes me think, oh, that's very cool. Like, this group can kind of bring whatever new things to bear. And they threw out that tune, The Lark in the Morning, which is probably one of my favorite trad tunes. And it just sounded so amazing. Sounded great. You had like a fiddle, 2 banjos, a bouzouki, a guitar, and a concertina. It sounded fucking as good a version of it as you'd find anywhere. And I was really like, God, we've come a long way, guys.
And he's only started learning from scratch.
This year, I think, yeah, or maybe late last year.
Had another instrument before that?
Guitar. And he plays the piano as well, but he obviously doesn't rock up with a piano.
So so the musical knowledge is there.
I would say so, yeah. And he's great. He's got a great, not to be just speaking about Gary.
I'm just
everyone is great in the session, but like he's got a great repertoire of songs as well. And then towards the end of the night, kind of the weird ones start coming out. So he does a great rendition of Pink Pony Club by Chapel Roan. Is that her name, Chapel Roan?
I don't know.
Pink Pony Club.
That sounds somewhat familiar. Pink Pony Club, but no, I'm not.
I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Do you not know that song?
No.
Fuck man, that was one of the biggest hits of last year.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. My apologies.
It's a great song.
Well, yeah. Sorry.
Anyway, so that was to answer your question. That was probably my favorite song in the session.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm always trying to deal with my own insecurities there, asking him, did he have a background in music? Because I've had a bouzouki for almost 20 years now.
Yeah.
And apart from the little period when we moved over to Berlin to be with you, yes, that's the most that bouzouki has ever seen in its life, and that's going on maybe 12, 13 years ago.
Yeah, that was 2010.
So I do this all the time though. It's like, oh, of course he had the background.
Oh,
sure,
right.
he had the roots, so it was easier for him, and so I excuse myself. I probably don't need to be verbalizing these insecurities. These are I do.
It's all content. It's all the crotches and insecurities. That's the name of the podcast this week.
Well, we've been moving on from the anus at least. So like, we're getting what's that word?
Anatomically.
We're anatomically focused.
It hasn't
in recent weeks.
Yeah, it's definitely better moving forward. We bypassed the gooch, or the barse, whatever you want to call it.
I never heard the barse.
It's not your balls, it's not your arse.
It's your barse.
It's your barse. No, it's also called your notcha.
It's not one or the other.
It's not your balls, not your arse. So they call it the gooch, the notcha, or the barse. 3 names for just one very particular part of your body.
You see, you're working. We've talked about this before. You're picking up good vocabulary in your world. Mine not so easy. I'm more fresh, and it's more. But I also have to keep it clean.
You say that, but you hadn't heard about fucking Pink Pony Club.
And I hadn't heard about gooning either before.
Neither
I hung out with so.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
There's a lot to be learned from all.
Every day.
Every
single day.
But I was trying to de-segue off Gary. I'm sorry. So well done, Gary. Gary Barrow, Gary Manilow.
But Gary Barrow always struggles.
Gary Breen. There's so many Garys. So many famous Garys. Actually.
Gary Glitter. He used to do this again recently. I was like, for fuck's sake.
Isn't he dead?
I don't think so.
I don't know. But he's not in the news for good things.
I mean, socially he's dead.
Yeah, something like
but it's like,
in fairness, the times we live in, you're carrying the name Gary Glitter, you need to have a real clean bill of health.
Yeah.
To have got through the 80s and 90s.
Yeah,
70s.
That's very true, actually. That's very true.
I'm Gary Glitter.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. I don't name any other names now in case I want to, but I don't know if it's
Don't.
No, I don't want to. I'm just trying to think of names that were kind of out there. So you had Gary Glitter. What was the other one that had a Christmas song?
Rolf Harris, another one. He's gone. He caught up in all of the. This is turning dark, man.
Not Joe Duffy.
No, it's not Joe Duffy.
No Joe Duffy alarms yet. We're just checking the meter. No, all good. We're all good, man.
Seagull is alive.
Seagull?
No, that's what the sound. That's what the siren is.
Oh, the siren.
A dying seagull. Okay, that's really annoying.
Oh,
it's horrible in my ear. Right
in everyone's ear.
Right.
Sorry, everyone. I'll get that in post. And if it didn't work out right to me and tell me it didn't, I didn't. But yeah, Gary, Rolf Harris, Gary Glitter. No, there was another one that had a Christmas song that it wasn't. Maybe it was Gary Glitter had a Christmas song. Was he the one that had a Christmas song as well?
I just noticed you want to be in my gang.
Yeah, that's deep. But I told you we had a writer. We had a writer in about our housekeeping idioms. Animal meets color in idioms.
What's it?
Animal meets color idioms.
Animal meets color idioms.
Do you remember the animal meets color? I think it's called an idiom. I'm not sure.
Okay. No.
Pink elephant. So
okay.
I was trying to describe the weather in Ireland as being a pink elephant.
Right.
And did I explain that in real time? I did. I talked out in real time that it was like a hallucination. And someone wrote into me saying, did you mean this? And it was a black swan.
Okay.
And that's kind of, it is like, so I had to go off and do my research here. So let me just get my notes out here.
Yeah. And it's growing on the phone, which is good.
Well, I found
that's where the notes are.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't want to. So,
you texted me.
Black swan. So black swan refers to highly improbable events that have massive impacts and are rationalized in hindsight. So not quite. And I think a black swan is more. So this is an article from the world of risk management. So it's actually in kind of.
Well, I'm not up to date on all the articles.
But you've delved into the world. It's been thrown at you risk management shit before. I'm sure in your line of work or previous work that you've had.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, so yeah, the black swan. Yeah. So black swans are unpredictable by nature, impossible to. I don't know. Are black swans unpredictable by nature?
All fucking swans. You try to think what a swan is going to do. I fucking challenge you.
I was cycling back home from work through Tiergarten last, just before the summer holidays, and I stopped off in the park, literally just away from everything, and these two guys stopped because they saw swans and they were like, look at swans. And they stopped and they were just kind of looking at them and they were getting a bit close from my liking.
Yeah.
But the swans had cygnets with them and they did not fuck around. They went for them and they were like, they wouldn't stop following them as well.
Uh-huh.
But by proxy, me chilling off by myself, off to the right.
The threat.
I got seen by a threat.
Yeah.
I was sitting on a big log, giant log, like a wooden log.
They were like,
that's not me for taking a shit. I was.
No. You were like the swan version of Gary Glitter. Or to them. To them.
AI is going to pull shit out of this. You're like the swan version of Gary Glitter.
To the swans.
I like to know.
Okay. That was incorrect. I'll retract that. Sorry, AI.
That's grand. AI, could you retract that?
Just don't pull that. And then he searches.
But that very thing happened. And they just by proxy, I was one of those guys, and they started coming for me.
Oh,
and the two lads walked by and goes, "Oh yeah."
So what can you do? You could fuck off.
Yeah, you didn't have to stop and go up really close to the swans just because you're interested in them.
Jesus, yeah.
Very annoying. Anyway,
swans and ganders, and geese and ganders, right? They're fucking same thing. Like not the same thing, but like same behavior. Same behavior. Like, they're very different.
Well, maybe we're all the same if we feel our children are being threatened.
I think I think humans will be a bit more circumspect for longer.
Yeah.
I feel like swans and ganders and geese, they freak out fucking straight away. There's no second chance. They're just like straight away. They're like the guy high on coke outside of a nightclub. They're straight away. I'm fucking this is a situation. And it's like, well, it might not be a situation.
Is he outside the nightclub because he didn't get in, and that's why he's even more.
He doesn't want to win.
Oh, yeah,
it's cool.
I know that feeling. I know.
We all do.
So we had the black swan, unpredictable by nature, impossible to foresee based on historical data.
Right.
So I don't know.
Has there never been is there no such thing as a black swan or not?
I should have gone further with the research, but it's something I did actually because I've never actually seen a black swan. So I don't know how is it yeah.
I had a friend and we were kids and we used to hang out a lot, and she had a farm and they had the baby geese are called goslings, and maybe I've told the story before, I'm not sure, maybe not. And
I don't think of Ryan Gosling when you hear goslings.
I will from now on. But anyway,
sorry,
I didn't know Ryan Gosling existed at that time, so there was no kind of connection. But I remember we used to go and play with the baby goslings because they're quite cute, and there was, the geese and the gander were all kept away. And my friend, she was so emphatic with her affection, physical affection, that she killed more than one gosling.
No.
Yeah, by rubbing it, just like, oh, you're so cute. I'm dead now. Sorry. I was like, there was definitely two in it for sure. I remember two being like, they wouldn't walk around anymore. They were dead. And I was like, oh.
Just to throw in my own farmyard story, guys. I did not grow up on a farm either.
I didn't either,
but I had friends
yeah.
that did. I remember going over to a friend of hers house once, and the older brother, to annoy the younger sister, they had a cat. And the cat had kittens.
Okay.
And just to wind up the sister and threaten, he used to grab the kittens, grab the kitten by the neck and threaten to hang the kitten.
Jesus Christ.
He never did it, as far as I know.
Has this guy been convicted of a crime since?
No, running a successful business, actually. There's a cat farm. Cat just a farm dedicated to cats. Cat milk, cat eggs.
Cat fur.
Cat fur.
A lot of bald cats in that farm, I can tell you that much. A lot of bald cats. Great summer job if you're looking for it.
Shave the cat.
Shave the cat. Does it grow back?
Weird.
It's weird. I don't know. I would imagine it does.
I would imagine it does too, but cats don't ever seem to get, like, you never see a really hairy cat, do you?
Just after the Mach 3.
Just like, but you never see a cat that's like, you can see dogs that like, oh geez, that dog needs to go to the dog groomers.
Yeah.
But you don't really hear cat groomers.
Cats are too like, fuck off away from me. You're not grooming me.
Well, you can test that theory out now, man.
No, just shave the cat and see if they hair.
I think the only way just people want to know it. And this is what.
Well, actually, you know, it's another like
fourth wall. That's what we're here about.
Cats are weird because there's a thing with their hair. If you put tape on a cat, it'll walk sideways. If you put tape on the side of the cat, like just sun tape, just on the side of a cat, it'll walk sideways.
Are you?
Yeah, because it uses its hair as like a sensory thing.
What?
I'm pretty sure.
Sorry,
I'm pretty sure there's videos on YouTube of that.
Okay. Well, again, you can.
It's cruel. You shouldn't do it.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
I'm just telling you something exists. But like this tape, if you put tape on the top of their back as well.
What about those?
They'll squat down.
What about those Egyptian cats that don't have any hair? They're just.
Are they all Egyptian? What are they called?
I just associate them with the pharaohs and yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to culturally appropriate these cats.
I don't know.
I retract that. AI. Do not say anything about Egyptian cats. There are many different flavors. Blade eyes.
It's like a blade.
It's kind of just like. It's a six cat.
Any cat could be bald. Any cat could be bald. Doesn't matter. But like what was I saying? Yeah, the hair. Yeah, if you stick tape on the back as well, they'll squat down really low. It's really cruel. You shouldn't do it, but there is videos of it. And they also think cucumbers are snakes. I think I've said that before.
Oh.
You ever seen that of the cats getting scared by cucumbers?
No.
Oh, Jesus, Andy. This is thinking it's sport. Did you not know that? This is the only acceptable use of videos with cat videos. I thought everybody knew that.
When I said I think the world is reverting back to the old ways, I'm just hoping that they reverse back to where I am right now. Just reverse enough.
Well, as long as we go back via the cat video, I'll be happy. Because it was a very long phase, and I don't think the phase is fully over yet.
Really? But a lot of cat
videos.
Well, cat videos, yes, I get. I got people, but I assumed it was just people, cute cats.
That's a lot of it. But mostly it was cats doing stupid stuff like.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why it was so popular.
Never. Sorry.
Maybe you're better off.
Grey rhinos.
What?
What do you think a grey rhino is then? If we're in the risk management world, what's a grey rhino?
Regular rhino.
It seems like that. The grey rhino, a term introduced by policy analyst Michael Booker, represents a highly probable, high-impact yet neglected threat.
Jesus fucking Christ.
A highly probable, high-impact yet neglected threat. A neglected grey rhino. I wonder where they get the word. Where do they? That one seemed weird because it's just a rhino.
This guy had to write a book or something. He had to put a book out.
A grey rhino just seems stupid. I call this a grey rhino.
Exactly.
This thing is going to it's just going to go away how we expected it to be.
So it's just life? Is that what you're trying to describe? What are you talking about?
But you can imagine sitting around the business table like this lad, this is going to go like a grey rhino. All right, okay, you know what I mean? And everyone's just like, yeah.
I think you're 100% right. He had to come up with a catchphrase, like an Arnold Schwarzenegger script. They had to there has to be a good phrase for Arnie, like after like the "I'll be back" and like whatever, the freeze, and they always try to write like a thing for Arnie. That's what he was doing. He was trying to come up with a catchphrase.
So there's two more.
Grey rhino.
These are a little more. White elephant. You probably know that one.
A white elephant. I would have thought that's something that's extremely rare. No.
White elephant, you've been sold bullshit, I think. White elephant.
But the black swan is totally
seemingly. White elephant refers to an investment whose cost of upkeep is not in line with its usefulness or value. It originates from Asian traditions where rare white elephants were given as burdensome gifts, as they were expensive to maintain and couldn't be used for labor.
Why couldn't it be used for labor, I wonder? Interesting.
I don't know.
Because they're white elephants? Were they just shit at labor?
I don't know.
Weak joints.
Just, I guess, too pretty and just.
You too purdy. You too purdy become the plow boy.
Get into my bedroom. Wide open. Smash. And I don't know why they're from the deep south either.
Yes. Well, they are. Guess what else is white? My sheets. Get between them. Something like that.
You represent a project that isn't delivering on anticipated returns. You know what I mean?
You are a culmination of several poor investments. Yeah. I don't know why that turns me on. I apologize.
And finally,
are these all related to risk? Like
risk management, risk. Well, according to this is, I can't even say the website. Well, I will say the website, but it doesn't make any sense to me because I found what
GiantRhinoDicks.com.
When you find what you want.
I hope people can't hear us. I know what's going on the internet, but it's weirder if they can hear me.
Kids will be well old enough by the time they're listening to this. The last one that
my kids look at this and go, who is this guy? Who is this guy? I never met this
years
guy.
He told me to just pay.
I hate myself. Don't curse. This guy curses like a sailor. That's right, sailors. We all know you curse bad.
I'm brutal since I got back to Ireland.
Yeah, because we all swear.
Destroyed. I'm just anyways. Last one. Black jellyfish. The black jellyfish.
I'm really scared of jellyfish anyway, so I think that sounds even more horrific. Black jellyfish sounds like it's risk management, right?
Yeah.
It's gotta be bad. No, wait, it's gotta be something that's not real. Is that right? Is there a black jellyfish? Please don't tell me there's a black jellyfish, is there?
There probably is. I'll just give it to you. It's a relatively new term, so don't worry that you didn't know it. Black jellyfish represents risks that are predictable and of a high impact, but are ignored because they are feared or simply uncomfortable to confront.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. That's actually a nice one because that's how you feel about jellyfish. It's they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
I just
don't think about it.
Yeah, I've just come back from which brings me onto my hat, and a big shout out to the people in Jellyfish Surf Shop. Is that what it says there?
It is. That's hard to say though. Jellyfish Surf Shop.
Jellyfish Surf. Sorry. For no other reason than they sold me the hat, and were very nice about it. They had a big sign outside the shop. This is Jellyfish in Clonakilty, and they big sign out shops and do not bring coffee into the shop. And of course,
something's happened.
But of course, what did I do? Just get a fresh cup of coffee and I'll take a walk through fully. Just got the coffee so I could walk through the shop. And she was very nice. She just said, "Do you mind putting your coffee on the counter that we've had?" And I was like, very sorry. But they were really, really nice. And I really like their hats. And it's a cool shop as well. It's really just been going for 23 years. This is I know I say it every time I come back to Ireland, just people are so nice. They're just so nice. They're so friendly. And I know I'm going into your shop, you want to be friendly to me, but I know many shops that I go into in other countries, many other countries, where you're a bit of a burden.
Yeah.
You're a bit just buy and get out. Very true. Which is very true. So, but yeah, I was down in there at Clonakilty and bought this lovely hat, but also went swimming in Red Strand near Carberry. A beautiful beach down in the very west of Ireland. And a good few jellyfish knocking about, washed up on the shore. I helped them with the help of a couple of little small ones. We were
Small jellyfish.
scooping them up. No, little humans. Scooping them up and flinging them back into the sea.
Did they want you to do that?
Hard to tell. They don't give you much.
No.
They don't give you much in terms of whether they're enjoying it or not.
Yeah.
But I was swimming like the second, so I was down there for 2 days. Amazing 2 days. Amazing, actually. I had an amazing time in Ireland. Just because of what, again, I know we've talked about already. The weather has been really nice, which is people have been really nice. And what do you call it? So I went out swimming the second evening. We were down near on Red Strand. And it was just 3 of us, my son and a friend of ours, and we were out swimming away. And guy was out there with his, by considerable girth, was out there, and he had his goggles on, and he was swimming like parallel to the shore.
Yeah.
So I guess just doing that. Maybe he's just in his own fitness program and something like that because he has the goggles. But he just while we were swimming away, he just kind of popped up and he just went, hey. There's a few jellyfish. You probably know already. There's a few jellyfish in the water. Just said I'd let you know.
What color are they?
And they just kind of, I was like, thanks very much. And I was kind of like, why didn't he tell me that?
Probably to make conversation with them.
Probably just, but it's just, I found it very strange because I didn't know what to do with the information. It was like, because he said probably not to, like, he was kind of like, probably not to worry about.
Okay.
But there is.
Yeah.
And it's like, if there's nothing to worry about, then I'll get stung. Then I'll be like, I got stung. But no, it just kind of ruined my swim because I'm
anxious about it.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not familiar enough with kind of Irish water, and I know we have a lot of jellyfish around Ireland, but I didn't. I just didn't need to be thinking about it.
Yeah.
And then I was just like jumping up in the surfboard. Then like I was.
There's no. It's a lose for him actually, really, isn't it? Telling you that.
Absolutely, he lost me then because I just swam away.
Very bad at speed dating, I'd say that guy. Just like he's probably trying to speed dating line.
Yeah.
Do you know what you have to be careful of? Jellyfish. Is there a buzzer? Is there a buzzer where you can just reject them?
No, I think you've got 30 seconds to
30
stare.
seconds?
Or whatever. Oh, no. Well,
very quick.
After you press the buzzer, you've got 30 seconds to save it. I don't know, actually. I don't know how long speed dating. The only speed dating I've ever done, it's not speed dating. I think I told you about this before. It was a work thing.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's the only thing where we had to share something about your good things at your work, and you got 1 minute, and then you move on to the next play, which was really good as a work. As I couldn't recommend it more.
Okay.
For an exercise in team building, because it just makes everyone chat to each other.
Team building's hard.
Team building's very hard because it always feels forced.
That's
people.
Jellyfish guy. Jellyfish guy. That feels forced. Hey. And it would be terrible if you couldn't actually hear him. That'd be more to be like, what? I said it. Huh? But it is a lose-lose for him though, because I mean, okay, if there is jellyfish, it's like, well, now I have to think about jellyfish. You ruin my swim, as you say. But then if there's not jellyfish, it still ruined your swim.
Exactly. So he's getting nothing off me.
Yeah.
No number, no dinner, no nothing.
No.
But yeah, southwest of Ireland. Oh man, it's beautiful out there. We had such a nice time, and and musically as well. Like in Clonakilty, there's this lovely busker there. I'm gonna find his name out because he also does this lovely artwork as well. And I actually
Gary.
Could have been a Gary. He might have well have been a Gary, but he was just really nice. I actually went up to take a picture of his Instagram so I could talk about it.
Yeah.
So I went up and whenever I had my camera out, I was just about to do the whole QR code scan.
Mm-hmm.
No, I took a picture of it.
Yeah.
And then when I took the picture of the QR code, it was a Revolut account. So it was for in case you didn't have any change for the busker. And I'm kind of averse to Revolut. Is averse the correct word?
Yeah.
Averse to Revolut just because Irish people talk about Revolut so much.
We love it.
Jesus Christ.
We love Revolut.
It's just any time anyone wants something, it's just like, Revolut me. Do you want to have a coffee later on? Revolut me there and
Revolut.
So anyway,
every second fucking sentence in Ireland is like about Revolut.
Yeah. So
it's amazing.
Yeah. So we ended up not getting it, but yeah, lovely bus.
Did you Revolut? You don't have a Revolut account, do you?
No, I just got you were all in true. possibly.
But
But he has lovely artwork there, and he also does, because the guy I was staying with in Cork, he said that he does. There was a calendar on the house that we were staying in. There was a calendar, and it was the same guy that does these this artwork for these calendars as well. And he makes all these cards, and I don't know, just a bohemian kind of guy. That's just like, he looks the part. Like super bohemian, and lovely guitar player. Set up just outside Jellyfish Surf Shop.
Yeah.
And but Clonakilty is just a beautiful town as well. And just a really nice, kind of amazing fish and chips down that way as well. The best fish and chips in Ireland, seemingly. I'm going to say twice out of the last 5 years is what I was told. Now,
what do you mean twice out of the last 5 years?
Because
you've been to a place
because he might have won.
this
This place might have won the best fish and chips in Ireland
the
last 2 years, but I can't remember the exact stat that was given to me.
Okay.
All I was told is it's award-winning fish and chips. Kind of fish and chips you have to order 2 hours ahead for a pickup.
They go and they fucking catch it, bring it back in. Give them time to go out and catch it.
Aquaman's working there, sitting there just like, fucking gig.
He wants a what? A fish box. The fuck's sake. Jesus.
I mean, myself and Gary are trying to record an album over here. And you can't see anything. You're fucking all over the place. No good to fish.
I don't know if he's talking to me or if he's talking to me all over the fucking. Do you know what I mean? The next room. So they're nice anyway, fresh.
They were amazing fish and chips.
What makes a good fish and chip?
Do you know what?
It's just really tasty.
The chips are amazing.
Chunky chips.
Yeah, but crispy as well. There's little ones. They're my favorite. The little ones, the crispy ones, but chunky ones as well are pretty crispy. Do you know what? I said this. I think it's the batter actually. I think if the batter is just light and fluffy enough.
Yeah.
Like the fish is clearly important, but like when you're getting deep fried anything, it's a little less about what's inside. It's a lot more.
It's weird, isn't it?
It's just like deep fry anything. It's like that's the greatest thing ever.
Although if somebody told me they're going to eat deep fried stuff, like nah.
No. But I imagine they probably use high-end oil. I don't know. High-end.
Straight from the Straits of Hormuz. Oh, this got through. This got through. It's just in straight.
We pump it direct. Actually, there's a secret line going underneath.
Straight to West Cork.
That, and then we also went to out to the Beacon in Baltimore. Have you ever been to Baltimore?
Yes.
Oh man, like I was asking my parents, do we ever visit there? And
what's the name of the lighthouse?
There's a lighthouse. It's not a lighthouse. It's called a Beacon. And it's weird because I don't know it, and we couldn't really figure out. So basically, it's like this oval. Like if you look up the Beacon in Baltimore.
Sorry, I'm thinking of Fastnet. I think I'm thinking of Fastnet.
That sounds like internet provider from Digi something.
It does, doesn't it? But it's not. It's called Fastnet Rock or Fastnet Lighthouse or something. Anyway, sorry, it's not the same place.
But it's called a Beacon, and essentially it's like a big white. It's in the shape, Dove shampoo.
Of course I do.
All right, and do you know like the bottle of shampoo that comes in? It's curved shape. Like I'm trying to give this kind of feminine kind of look to a bottle.
Yeah, if you were to do like a game of charades,
and
you were to do the shape of, you want to say you're a lady, you do that kind of curved.
Yeah, it would be out though. It would be is that convex then?
Convex is what goes out, and concave goes in. If you look at the lens.
The bottle is like this and like this on this side.
All right, I was picturing it different because usually it's concave so that you can grab it with your hand.
Oh, really? No, well, this is the opposite then. So it's a bottle that's
convex.
Yeah. But the Beacon is this just giant white concrete block, and at the very top, so there's no doors. It seems like a solid just piece of stone that would be 3-4 meters high, and
really
I would say
picture what 3 or 4 meters. But anyway, go on,
I can't really point at anything here because let me see what
it might be the height of a bungalow.
Yeah,
the wall of bungalow.
Definitely the height of the house over there. I know that's no good to anyone, but if you can maybe create a reference point for everyone that's not seeing what we're seeing.
Like a giraffe, but in its teens.
Yes.
The height of a giraffe in its teenage years.
But the Beacon, I haven't looked this up, and I'm sure we'll find it out for next week, because at the very top of the Beacon is a little metal thing sticking out. And that's it. And it's called the Beacon.
Some fucker says like, oh, this is gonna do something.
And my only contribution to why it was called a beacon was because maybe they light a fire in it, and of course they told stories
Light
Lord of the
beacons.
Rings, light the beacons because there's probably a beacon over there. And of course it sounds so wise to the kids and around. He's like, Jesus, Andrew knows a lot.
They've taken that to the bank now. They will remember that.
And but it was and it looks out right on Shurkin Island is just across the water, and it comes out. So there's this like bay that's in there. I guess that's called, it must be called Baltimore Bay, and then Shurkin Island is on the other side. And yeah, we stood up there, and oh man, it was just beautiful. Bought without really thinking it through, bought a loaf of bread in Centra and a 10-pack of cheese and onion hunky dories.
What type of bread?
Like a loaf of bread, white sliced pan.
Oh, white sliced pan.
Yeah. Brought it up there and it was.
Wait. Sorry, no. Sorry. Let's roll back there. You brought this shouldn't be so weird, but it somehow strikes me as weird. You bought a full sliced pan, like a full one or half.
Just a full loaf of
like Brennan's.
With Brennan, yeah, except it's
normal.
Whatever.
In Clonakilty in the.
Oh, not up there though. Like not at the beacon. I had brought it with me.
From where?
I bought that in when we were in Skibbereen before that.
Okay.
Which I again just a quick jump back. Skibbereen, great town as well. Lovely town. Didn't spend. I get it. Like I create a map of charity shops because I just love. Like so, I had a route. Like I don't tell anyone. I don't tell anyone why we're walking certain directions.
Yeah.
We just stumble upon.
Oh God! Who could have guessed this charity shop there? I knew the charity shop.
Really good. Really good. They had a whole room dedicated to old tapes, 20 cent each, and CDs worth 50 cent each.
What? And you would have paid like 20 quid for those.
Oh man, those price tags are still on them. Pounds. I bought a Whitney Houston greatest hits.
Oh, that'd be very good now.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna enjoy that later.
Nice. It's nothing compared to Pat O'Sullivan's.
I got Pat O'Sullivan's.
The old Sunday dinner.
The old Sunday dinner trad. 1990. I think I looked him up. He's from Clare or somewhere like that. He released that tape in 1990, which I was thinking to myself, in the 1990, were we on tapes? No, he released it in 2000. That was what was weird to me. In the year 2000, he released this tape.
Wow.
Were tapes till 2000?
Feels very late for.
I started college in 2000.
Feels very late for cassette tape.
Now, in fairness, Pat looks like he was late to the party as well because.
Well, I mean, he was so busy learning all three of those accordions.
So the front cover of the tape deck is Pat. What's his second name?
O'Sullivan.
And he's sitting at the. I'm not even sure his name is Pat. I think is it Tom O'Sullivan?
I thought it was Patrick.
Maybe. Oh, Patrick O'Sullivan. It's Patrick.
Yeah.
Oh, you call him Pat.
Oh, well, look, that's it. That's how I roll.
And he's beside a tree. He's wearing his haircut is, I would describe it as a mullet without the long hair at the back. So he just cut off all the mullet part at the back. So he's left with just the round bowl part.
Yeah, so it's like party at the front, fuck nose at the back.
Yeah. He's beside a tree with three accordions beside him, looking very.
He's wearing a waistcoat.
He's wearing a waistcoat.
Like a really ornately decorated waistcoat.
Yeah. You can look him up. I'm sure he's somewhere on the net.
I'm still going.
Yeah. And so I bought that. Bought Kenny Rogers tape.
Oh, Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers tape, which you'll get to enjoy later on. The something Diary of Alicia Keys. I can't remember the name of the album. Diary of Alicia Keys. That's what it's called. And two, one because my son is learning the fiddle. The CD was titled Irish Songs to Learn on the Fiddle type of thing, and another Flack Yule CD as well.
Oh, very good.
Oh, and Best of Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Andrew Webber. Oh, wow.
So a lot of music because I do like music.
Yeah, you do. You're big into this.
Very big.
Wow.
You made me sound like I was bigger than I am there now.
Well, you're bigger than
I'm bigger than
musicals. I'm not into musicals.
He is big in musicals.
Well,
I have talked about my.
You've brought a lot of let's say operatic and Andrew Lloyd Webber stuff to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, let's listen to this. You know, that's always been good.
And I do have a bucket list where I do want to perform Phantom of the Opera, listen to the music of the night on stage. At some point, it is on my bucket list of things. Actually, I'd love to do it.
What is it you want to do? What you want to play it, or you want to be doing it?
I want to perform.
You want to perform it genuinely.
You know that song?
I do. I know. Yeah. It was you showing it to me.
Oh yeah. I can see myself up there.
Cool.
But I can. It's just me though, and there's no one else. Just still right now. I need more. I need to feather the bed.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Shit the bed. I think.
White elephants, lads. I want to be surrounded by white elephants. And Gary Barlow's performing at the back.
he's got to the wrong place.
So anyway, they're the CDs I bought. Skibbereen, jump back. Let me jump back to now. So I'm giving you my route. We were Roscarbery, then to Skibbereen, and
Yeah.
then on to Baltimore, out to the Beacon, which don't understand how it's a beacon, but you can see it.
I have been out to the Beacon. Yes, I have been out to the Beacon. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So I know the one you mean.
Out in the Beacon, of course, you're out there, and there was two people sitting down just having the chats, and lo and behold, I saw them, and I was like, we were at the very edge of the Beacon. Then I said, all right, I'm going to ask this guy to take a picture of us. So I started walking back towards the Beacon, or towards the people, and he was walking towards me.
Yeah.
And I was like, and he's like, don't worry, I already said it to the wife that we're going to go blah 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 blah. Oh my God, we're powerless.
You had one job, Andy.
There we go. That's not, sorry, that was powerless as in, he didn't say that to me, sorry, that was a laptop. We were powerless in the laptop. I was not powerless. Then he put me on the ground. I was powerless. And he just made a sweet, sweet love to me.
Okay, let's roll back.
Just behind the Beacon. While my family were on the other side of the Beacon, me and this guy were on. Now, I didn't fight it because it seemed right. I'm sorry, no, that's not okay.
Let's roll back. So during Andy's story there, we both heard a sound in our ears which suggested that, was telling us that the laptop is nearly out of power. And that's what Andy meant when he said we're powerless. And then I said you had one job, Andy, because Andy made a big fucking sign dance about plugging the laptop earlier on and didn't even bother switching on to one. That's why I said you had one job.
It's because Ed won't give me jobs. He's I'll take care of all of it. I wanted to help.
I'm kind of one of those people.
So anyway, he was coming towards us and he said, "No, lads, I've been coming down here for years, and I've been so I knew I was going. So I was coming down to you, but before he even got to take the picture, he just straight away dived into,
Oh, no.
it's not funny, it's not terrible. A friend out here, he fell off a cliff there about 5 years ago, straight into it, and it's like, of course, it's very sad, but just when you dive into that straight away, it's like, whoa. But anyways,
Did you know the guy with the jellyfish, by the way? By any chance?
Tragic, but just, I love, Irish people are great, because we don't do it out of any badness, and he was such a nice guy, and if by any chance I have not sold him this, I didn't sell him the podcast.
But it does sound like the same kind of thing as the jellyfish guy, though. You know what I mean? It sounded like he's like, be careful.
Yeah.
Be careful falling in.
Exactly. But there's not much room for me to go. Apart from the bit, commiserations, and it's even worse. Like the story's even worse. Like
really?
No, I won't even get this out.
You can't, because you can't even you can't get through the end in that conversation.
No.
I fell and hit my knee once. It was really sore.
So I leave it at that.
Okay.
That was that. There's more to it, but and I want to emphasize the point. Really nice fella.
Okay.
But it's and I love Irish people for the fact that we can just somehow very quickly, just go
share.
We're sharing is caring, and so he. But it ended up that his wife, who was staying far away, and his open admission, she doesn't follow me anymore because she knows I'm just going to talk shit to people. Like he's just one of these people that reminds me of my own father, actually.
Oh, what a legend!
And so she just stayed over there, and turns out that her brother was married to someone from Bersigane that I know very well, and it turned out that she had gone to school somewhere that my wife goes to school. What? All these things. So what did he do? Is I'm going to give him a 6-year name. Mary! I start shouting, screaming, get over! Bersigane! Brothers. He was talking about me and my friend who were not brothers. But I was told afterwards that he asked, "Are we brothers?" And I said yes, and I don't remember saying yes. But it's brothers, Bersigane, went to school, whatever, St. Matthew's, whatever college she's at. And you could just see her like, God love her. I know it because my own mother has to do the same shit. She fucking just has to fucking put her hands on her knees and get up and walk and here I go again. Just like being introduced though, but he took lovely pictures of us that day. Okay. Funny one, he took lovely pictures of us, and then he got us to went around there, take one at the Beacon. And I was like, take one at the Beacon. And then he said, right now, do one with the thumbs up. And in my head, I was like, why are we doing this? But we all did it. We all thumbs up. And then I was going back through the pictures, just like, why did he, what's the thumbs up?
It's great that somebody take charge like that. It's a full situation. I think anyway.
Thumbs up.
No, thumbs down.
It reminded me of, I don't know if you ever remember the episode of Only Fools and Horses when Rodney has to go on holidays with his uncle, but he had to pretend that he was a 16-year-old, even though he was like in his 30s, because they won a holiday out foreign. So And there's this line in it where the camp leaders would say to all the teenagers, like, they'd have to say, "Are you having fun?" And all the kids have to say, "Groovy."
I remember clips of that. Yeah.
And that's what it reminded me of. But anyways, Baltimore. So I know we're running out of time here now, but it's it was amazing. And then I actually, the guy I was with had told me something about the bay and how it was. He said it was attacked by pirates back in the 17th century, 1670, 1660.
What was it? From North Africa, I believe.
I'm just saying. Oh, he's all right. I'm just kicking out. Yeah, but it was the Algiers. Well, that's why there's a pub there called the Algiers.
Ah. Okay.
And I was just looking it up. Really interesting story, just about kind of this band of pirates that came and basically abducted 100 people. Now, it was primarily British owned, like it was colonized or whatever. It was primarily British people that were there at that time, and it was a couple of Irish that were taken and about 100 British, and they were just never heard of again. I think I read that 3 of them were ransomed back, got back home, but the rest of them just
slaves, I guess.
Slaves and concubines is what the description that they were given. And
well, we have a friend, and he reckons that his father is Algerian. He reckons that's how he has red hair. Yeah. So a mutual friend of ours.
Yeah, that's what he reckons. Yeah, I never thought of that actually.
Yeah, that's what he reckons.
Yeah, because that's the only person I know personally. No footballers are Algerian, not red hair, but I don't know where I'm going with that. Just on my own little thing here. But the end point of this is, and maybe we can look this up for next week. And I don't know if it's any good, but strangely enough, the band The Darkness.
Oh yeah, The Darkness. Yeah.
They visited there before. I heard this story. And they released a song about this whole thing about the Algerians coming into Baltimore Bay and stealing the people.
I believe in a thing called love.
I think it's Christmas time. I put that song on last Christmas for my kids, like in my classroom. I was like, "Oh, it's Christmas song." So I was like, "What's kind of wacky Christmas song that could I show them?" Turned out I regretted it immediately because, like, while it's kind of a funny Christmas song, they're very provocative in what they wear and their.
What was a video? You had a video on it.
Yeah, just a whole kind of well, there's no point trying to entertain kids with
audio
with an audio Christmas song that they're not familiar with.
I seem to remember that they used to wear skin-tight leotards or something.
Very much so, yeah. They were all kind of like, did you say 80s rock?
70s glam rock, I'd say.
70s glam rock, yes, yeah. That's their kind of style. But they wrote a song. I can't. Again, my notes here.
Yeah, I remember there was something in that story about they reckoned that there was a kind of an informer among the locals that helped the pirates come ashore and stuff like that.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. There was a guy, because it was the O'Driscolls that were in charge of the town.
Okay.
And there was some rival. I can't remember the name of the guy that moved in, but it was suspected that he either
Gary Barlow. And they put a curse on all the barrels. And then, guess what the curse was? I'll leave it to you,
listeners. I can't look up the name of the song now, but the O'Driscolls. After that, the O'Driscolls. So everyone.
You are cursed to forever watch for pirates, Barlows.
That's I believe, and I'm just going off kind of muscle memory and like maybe an hour. No, it's not even muscle memory. It's an hour ago. It's not muscle memory yet. It's very much the opposite of muscle memory. It's the very tip of my skin memory.
I'm so confused. Where is this memory?
Skin memory.
It's in my foot. It's foot memory.
The O'Driscolls, I believe that's how the town of Skibbereen came to be, is because they all moved inland then because it was too dangerous to be on the sea. So they all moved inland, and then that was the O'Driscolls done with their monetization of the town of Baltimore.
Fuck the O'Driscolls. Anyway, I don't know.
Next week's episode is going to be why it hates all O'Driscolls.
Come here, the other thing in that area is called Loch Eyne. Did you go there?
No.
The photo, the bioluminescent plankton.
No.
Yeah, that's close to Baltimore. Baltimore.
I tell you what, this is, as I said to my boys, whenever they wanted to do something and saw something that was cool there, I said to them, scouting mission, guys. This is a scouting mission because we will return. West Cork, Southwest Cork, apart from the distance, which is quite far away, It's still a nice drive though. It's actually lovely, especially when you get to that side of it, because it is really bad roads.
Yeah.
And I like extreme bad roads. I prefer it to be extremely bad rather than shitty.
Yeah.
Because at least then I can slow down and okay, I gotta take my time with this and enjoy it.
That's true. Very good. Like, so the bad roads of Ireland kind of aid in the viewing.
Exactly, yeah. And to make everyone slow down. Like, it's rare you'll meet someone really going to town. But of course it happens last year. Thank God the weekend here in Ireland. Drive safe. We love you. Joe Duffy.